Hey everybody, officially today is Friday's lesson, the last day of the first week. So today I wanted to make something pretty easy for our lesson. So I'm going to share with you a inspirational quote. It's kind of fitting for the time we're dealing with right now, and I thought it'd be good to do today. And then of course, after we talk about the quote, I'm going to have you do a homework assignment. So let me share my screen. Here we go. All right. So, the quote I have today is, although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of the overcoming of it. And that was said by Helen Keller, who, those of you who don't know, she was not only blind, but also deaf. So she had a lot of, I guess, suffering that she had to overcome. The reason this quote, I think, stands out to me, especially in times like we're going through today with all this having to, do remote learning and homeschooling and all this stuff, is that, much of our society tends to focus on the negative things that are going on, all the suffering that's out there, whether it's, you have family that's lost jobs because of all this, or you know someone who's sick or has passed away. There's definitely a lot of suffering going on in the world out there. But the part I want to focus on is the second half, which is it's also full of overcoming of it. So, people are suffering, of course, but and there's a lot of that, but there's also a whole lot of people out there that are overcoming it. They're getting through it. They're coming out of it stronger and better and tougher and more educated and all these wonderful things. They're coming out of it better, if they have the right mindset, of course. And it's suffering usually can lead to great things. You just kind of have to make it through it. And so, my take from that right now with all this homeschooling and all that is, I'm learning all new different things about technology and how to, maybe do more remote teaching and maybe things I can incorporate in the classroom once we actually get to go back to the classroom. um, New interesting ways to communicate with parents and students and my coworkers and all that. All that's coming out of this right now. Um, New interesting things to do around the house with my wife and my kids to keep ourselves occupied and from not becoming too stir crazy in this whole quarantine type situation that we're dealing with. And so, like I said, it's there's definitely some suffering out there, but if we can focus on the positive and the things that we are gaining from this, we're going to feel a lot better about it. So that's my quote today from Helen Keller. That's the entire lesson. I wanted to make Friday pretty easy. On Monday, we'll be doing a little bit more. I guess you'd call it traditional education, obviously in a non-traditional way, but we'll be starting a new lesson on Monday. So kind of be ready for that. But your homework assignment for this is I want you to go out and find your own quote. You can research it online. You can read it from a book. You can come up with it yourself if you'd like. Um, and put it in the comments here on this YouTube page. Put it in the comments, write your quote, and then a brief thing, just a little write-up of what it means to you, especially in times like what we're going through right now. So have a wonderful weekend. Can't wait to see y'all on Monday. Bye.